Here I am, a very good former national and Karnataka tennis player. During his time, Karnataka was one of the top 8 teams in India, and it was in a very balanced team represented by some of the internationals. And now, after his retirement as a player never forget his beloved game, table tennis. By this way or that way, that is by getting with the coaching or by getting in the association or by having the tournament, they will be there. So now we have Mr. Vishwanath, our beloved former national player, and Mr. Vishwanath. Now you are here in the 77 senior nationals interstate and it's going on, which is going on at Kota Yavaskur University. What's your opinion about the arrangements of both the boarding, lodging and the playing facilities?
Thank you very much, sir, for considering and recognizing me for a talk. Yeah, stadium, no doubt, is international standard. There was a little light issue, I think, yesterday, which was overcome so that no player gets problems to stadium. Many national championships are the final exam in tennis, where the entire year's performance is in one tournament. You have to maintain an excellent form for 6 to 7 days in the tournament duration. Get into the ranking and finally get selected for the team qualification. So the tension in these tournaments is very, very important. So it needs enormous fitness, more than physical, it is a mental activity here. All the players who play here are excellent standard, great minimum fitness, so every player is a very different level. While even a national player and England player has to do his best to win. Nowadays, since our time, when 14, 20, 30 years back, the competition never used to be intense because of various reasons. Now that a good number of sponsors also coming to the game, players are to the competition. Transport, food is very good. The balanced food is very good. And we have excellent technical officials who match international standards. And basically, every tournament that is organized have a rich blend of experience of former players, excellent coaches, and technical staff, helped by the federation officials. So nowadays, tournaments are organized extraordinarily professionally. Present the generation of equipped with the best of equipment. They have trainers, coaches, some have personal coaches also. So it's on the upward scene of Indian TT looks upward scene. The Sharat coming into the top 50 rankings. Most of our players are playing circuit. So everything India growing. TT power. Well, Asia has the best TT talent. It is difficult to match Chinese, Koreans, and Japanese. They have always been world leaders. Now Europeans also have taken lead in matching them. So it's not easy for youngsters to achieve. But they are fighting very hard. And I'm very sure they will do very well, at least few players will come into the top 50 and I think it must
As you said that the boarding and lodging and the playing facilities and taking people are very good and which will definitely will help for the performance of the players in the nationals. And now, since you said that the circuit in the European circles and outside countries, since you have started in a well-known academy in table tennis at Bangalore, Uh, 2 points I would like to clarify from you. That is, one is the academies will they be helpful for the promotion of the game of the youngsters? And the second one is, as a senior most former international player, would you suggest for the in Indian level the what you say that the circuit league, is it will possible among the academies in India? Is it will possible for the promotion of the game in our country and at the same time raising our standards to the international level?
Sir, you have made an extremely valid point. After all, you have been in our activities for more than 5 decades and you have gone through generations of players. The academy is run by people with excellent technical knowledge who have played a good level of cricket. It will definitely help all our players. And it should be done from the grassroots. Like every game, there are also certain people all who just start the academy might be for commercial reasons and so many other reasons. I don't say it is wrong. But when the players reach the next level, suppose the coach has not played state level or national level, he should see to it that he engages a higher level coach so that no time is wasted. The biggest thing a coach has to think now is all games are age, all tournaments, under 10, under 12, under 15. Even if the player is late by 1 or 2 months, he will lose 1 full year. It's a very, very costly thing. So here the association, the state association plays a very, very big role. I am always of the opinion that players should get into the association, particularly in crucial sectors like coaching, development and selection. These 3 things should be with the coaches. All state associations will have the former players who might have played for the country, who might have done excellent service for the state. So they should be involved, mainly for running the association. Technical people, every state has the best of our technical officers. They should run their technical job. They should not come into administration because this clash of interests will have a lot of problems. That is what is happening in a lot of state associations. The state association should have, for the development of the game, should have people from all walks of life. There should also be politicians, bureaucrats, businessmen, without impossible to take anything forward. Private players have to come to support big cities like Hyderabad, Bangalore, where it is known as IT capitals of the country. The IT government should be approached to take over the few things. It is a very easy game to and in corporate level, as a founder, is one of the most played games is cricket. So this we have to take advantage of this situation. As there is a good amount of sponsorship. Fully involved. State should see to it that all the senior players are involved in some level of coaching. Every state association should have a place, a minimum of 8 teams, right from cadet level. Even if a senior player can give 4 hours a week, more than suppose 10 players, senior players are able to give that 4 hours a week, the whole state can grow into it. The second thing is the federation should see to it that equipment are given at the best prices. It's too expensive for a middle class people to even afford this game. We've gone beyond the reach of the players. There are bad present good bad personal cars cost 10,000 rupees. And every 2 months they have to change the cost of 4 to 5,000 rupees. So the middle class family cannot afford to spend the lack of no future. Only the top 8, top 16 get to the employment. Others have to concentrate on studies and so many things. So unless the equipment are made, it will be very difficult for the game to continue in this year. It's very tough for somebody to last long. See, when we started, I'm talking about 4 decades back, buy a ball even worth a rupee was very difficult because we came from ordinary family with no knowledge of sports. So I went on to play 27 years at the national level, highest by any other player. Nobody has played 27 years at the national level. Unfortunately, cricket associations keep very good statistics. We don't have such statistics to support. So I have to tell myself. And I have played 100 national level tournaments where nobody has played. So my experience should be used at various places. We are here to give the best. So recently I have established almost a national level center at my place in Bangalore. So my from now on it will be full time for me to do something good for the game. I want to get there. I had a break of about 10 years. Now for the next few years. So likewise, similar senior players, all status